This is the Washington Times front page for Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Thousands of National Guard troops stationed on a rotating basis at the U.S. Capitol since the January 6th insurrection by Trump supporters will head home this weekend as officials weigh whether to create a permanent military unit charged with protecting lawmakers and the building. Metro reporter Emily Zanto reports Army captain and Guard spokesperson Chelsea Johnson said the nearly 2,200 Guard members that are left will leave on Sunday. The move drew cheers from D.C. officials and businesses looking forward to the return of tourists as the risks of COVID-19 recede. D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton told Emily it's well past time for the troops to leave, and that members of Congress have long had word there have been no credible threats in recent weeks to the complex. Staying on Capitol Hill, the White House has deployed a two-pronged attack to push its more than $2.25 trillion infrastructure plan through Congress, publicly negotiating with Republicans on a bipartisan deal, and privately courting swing-vote Senate Democrats who'd be needed to pass a strictly partisan bill. Congressional reporter Harris Alec reports the strategy is pragmatic and political. President Biden campaigned for the White House on a pledge to restore bipartisanship, and at the moment, infrastructure presents his best opportunity to keep that promise. In the end, the president could use both options, passing a smaller, targeted infrastructure bill with bipartisan support and ramming through a sweeping spending package that includes broader liberal policies with only Democratic votes. Republican governors are increasingly rejecting the enhanced federal unemployment benefits in the $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package, saying the additional cash is discouraging potential workers from seeking employment as the economy reopens. David Shafinsky reports Texas Governor Greg Abbott is among the latest to announce his state is opting out of the boosted benefits, a change that will take effect at the end of June. Abbott said the current number of job openings in Texas is almost identical to the number of residents that are receiving unemployment benefits. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb and Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt made similar announcements this week. The relief package Congress passed in March extended a $300 per week boost to regular state unemployment benefits into September. Republican lawmakers have floated alternatives, such as return-to-work bonuses, that are intended to incentivize people to take jobs instead of relying on unemployment. At least 21 states have announced plans to opt out of the enhanced benefits. A reminder that you can find all these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. Don't have access to the Times yet? Visit WashingtonTimes.com/George and get 25% off your annual subscription. A heated House Foreign Affairs Committee hearing underscored the mounting concerns surrounding the withdrawal of the remaining 3,500 U.S. troops from Afghanistan, which President Biden has ordered to be completed no later than September 11th. Pentagon correspondent Ben Wolfgang reports on the hearing, in which Pentagon officials said the physical withdrawal was proceeding on schedule with little difficulty, but the broader picture is troubling. Lawmakers of both parties say the administration is yet to answer consequential questions about how it will protect civilian contractors and diplomatic personnel that are left behind from the Taliban, along with Afghans who worked with the U.S. military as interpreters and in other roles. They also argue that the White House optimism about the Afghan military's ability to fight the Taliban on its own has no basis. And finally, Valerie Richardson reports the National Labor Relations Board has dismissed an investigation into a tweet by right-wing commentator Ben Shapiro about striking employees last year. The 7-month investigation followed a tweet by Shapiro that threatened the firing of employees of his news site, The Daily Wire, if they considered striking. In its letter, the NLRB said it dismissed the case because Shapiro effectively repudiated the unlawful behavior in his post. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and subscribe for free to the front page. Just search Washington Times on your favorite podcast platforms. You can also listen to the front page on Amazon Alexa connected devices. Just say, Alexa, play the front page podcast. And you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.